My name is Amela Hatibovic Sehic. I'm coming from Swedish Post and Telecom Authority. I work for the Spectrum Analysis Unit. I'm engineer. I've been with the Swedish Post and Telecom Authority for 20 years. So I had the great opportunity to try different tasks. I started from the planning of broadcasting. Then I worked with the harmonization of spectrum for IMT. And as I said, now I'm working at the Spectrum Analysis Unit, where we are trying to prepare changes in the usage of different frequency ranges and also preparing spectrum auctions. So my role is technical and regulatory advisor. I would start to say, if you have a clear vision and a goal of spectrum management, then you are half on a way to achieve them. So it is important to define the goal, and then it is also important to take a look at the resources that you have as administration in order to figure out on how to work within the administration to achieve these goals. For our administration, the vision of spectrum management is to enable radio usage that is creating greatest benefit for the society as a whole over the time. And then we say we want to reach for as many radio users as possible, existing and new. And then after we have defined vision and goal, we have also looked at different strategies that may help us to come where we want to be. One important group of strategies is international harmonization and standardization. That is why our administration is very active there. To work with international harmonization and standardization is an important part. Then it is very important also to think about some other principles, as for example, sharing and trading the spectrum. Those two strategies, those two groups of strategies are not exclusive, and when working with spectrum management, you need to combine maybe all of them. When I was working with the international harmonization of spectrum for IMT, as a representative of the Swedish administration, I know that it was highly important for me to understand what is the goal of Sweden in that work. The second part was to understand the scene. Who is doing what within the ITUR? What countries have interest to do same things as we, and what countries are maybe of different opinion? So understanding the goal, understanding the situation, and then creating the strategy to come to the goal that you want to achieve. That is a continuous work that requires different skills. So it's not good that you are alone if you work in the international arena. We need to talk to our lawyers, we need to talk to our economists, we need to talk to other engineers, etc., in order to be on the right way. The most important, as I can see, is to understand what do you want to do, what is your situation, and what is the goal. I had the honor to lead the network of women of CPT prior to WRC 23. And I must say that that was the most beautiful experience I have ever had in my professional life. We had a very good cooperation between women in the CPT, but we also had a great opportunity to meet women from other regions, also from ATU, and building a community of women in the sector of radio communication is very important. In that way, we can not only understand each other, but also we can help each other and we can learn from each other. At the conference in Dubai, 2023, the gender resolution was approved. And that resolution that is the first resolution within the radio communication sector of that kind. That resolution gives us the opportunity to work more on that subject. There may be different areas of interest for women to work on. We may need to go to the elementary schools and explain that women can do mathematics, that women can work in radio communication sector, and that you can have a good professional career there. So this having examples, having someone who is not idol but guiding star is important. That is the one thing, educational sector. And the other thing is your own organization. And even there, the community of women may together achieve much more than one woman. There is something that in many countries is a matter of culture, meaning that women are here to do certain things and men are here to do another things. We need to try to change that, because we can. I would say believing in yourself is essential for every woman. Trust yourself, communicate, and help each other. Help each other, and you will change the world.